Hi guys, so this video is going to be a tutorial on how to get this simple everyday natural makeup look. I'm going to be using a lot of Bareminerals products, so if you're interested in that line then stick around, or if you just want to learn some tips on how to keep the shine down using Bareminerals, then that's going to be in this video too. And trust me when I say I don't get very advanced with my makeup, like I somewhat halfway don't even know what I'm doing, but I think it works really good for oily skin and it looks really natural. So if you're interested then stick around and let's get to the tutorial. So disclaimer, ignore the hair. First things first, I'm going to be using my facial moisturizer. Alright, now I'm using the Enzymion by Lush facial moisturizer, and this one is made for oily to combination skin, so it has a lot of fresh ingredients to help absorb your excess oil, such as avocado, organic aloe vera, and there's just a lot of really cool natural ingredients in here, and it's supposed to just help your shine throughout the day. Completely can agree that during the day I don't get as shiny, and it just provides a really good, smooth yet matte and not too dry finish to start applying my Bareminerals. Okay, so now on to the big guns. I'm going to be using my favorite Bareminerals original formula in medium beige, and I'm going to be applying it first as a concealer with a little tinier concealer brush by Bareminerals. Put that on this one pesky little blemish thing that I have going on here on my chin. So the next step is really good if you have oily skin like I do. Instead of going straight into my Bareminerals foundation all over, I'm going to first apply a layer of mineral veil. And this is Bareminerals finishing powder, but if you apply it before your makeup to kind of like as a base, it's going to even provide a better matte finish, and it's going to last longer as well. So I just get some in there, swirl my brush around. I'm using a Laura Mercier big powder brush, and I'm just going to dab it on, focusing a lot on my T-zone. So once I'm all primed and ready for whatever comes my way with shine during out the day, next I go in with my original formula Bareminerals, and I'm using medium beige like I mentioned. This time I'm going to apply it with a full flawless face brush. That's a mouthful. I'm just going to swirl it around my lid, tap off the excess, and just start buffing. I always buff from the jaw area up toward the inner parts of my face. Definitely with using Bareminerals, you for sure want to start out with a small amount, buff it in really good, and then continue adding small increments. You don't want to go in with a heavy hand at first. That's just going to end up not looking natural, cakey, and it's honestly probably going to contribute to more shine. But you go in with smaller layers and just really buff it in good. That's just going to sink into your skin, and it's going to help control your oil a lot better. So yeah, I pretty much just really buff for a really long time, so I'm just going to fast forward this and save both of us. So here we go. Next, I'm going to be applying bronzer, and my favorite bronzer ever, surprise surprise, is Bareminerals Faux Tan. And I've tried their warmth, and honestly, I really wanted to like the warmth for some reason, but it just looked kind of orange on me and it was pretty dark, so the Faux Tan has just really worked a lot better. And I'm just going to be using it with another Bareminerals, kind of like a stippling brush. I like to start up with my forehead, so the most product will end up there, and if it's a little bit too much, my hair can cover it. So I'll just work along the forehead, the hairline, and then I'll start to go down and work throughout the jaw structure, bone area thing. And I like to squish the brush and also get the sides of my nose too. And honestly with this stuff, oh, there was a hair and I could not find it. Okay, but with this stuff, definitely less is more. You saw how much I got out of the lid. Just honestly, if you get too much, it's just gonna look too bronze, and you don't want that. Natural is what we're going for here. So just keep working it in. And finally, to set the makeup, I'm going to be using once again the mineral veil, and once again with just the Laura Mercier powder brush. And once again, I'm going to focus the mineral veil around my T-zone again, just to make sure I'm not going to get shiny throughout the day. But I'll also dust it lightly throughout my entire face as well, just to make sure everything is set on and good to go. And I also noticed that I just feel naked without mineral veil. eyebrow. Like, I honestly think that that somehow provides just a porcelain doll finish to everything, and I think it's so pretty. Okay, so moving on to the eye makeup. I'm first going to be actually doing my eyebrows, and I just like to brush them upwards and just make sure they're all behaving and in their line like they should be. My eyebrows like to get a little bit crazy sometimes. Okay, actually always. So I have to neurotically brush them. Next, I'm going to be doing my eyes, and I have been using the same eyeshadow color since, honestly, high school. I love this color. It's by Stila, and it is called Tolima, and it's such a pretty, just natural matte looking brown. I absolutely love it. And I'll just make sure my entire eyelid's covered. Like, seriously, nothing fancy at all is going on at this point. I just plaster that bad boy all over my eyelid. Next, I'm going to go in with the same color, but I'm going to take a tiny, almost like, I don't even know what to call this brush, but like an angled eyebrow brush maybe, and I'm going to go underneath my eyelid. And this is honestly like the part that works magic. It is like you're wearing eyeliner, but I feel like sometimes eyeliner kind of makes your eyes look smaller just because you're adding like another thick layer around your eyes, but this is going to make your eyes pop, and it's going to look a lot more natural. Next, I'm going to be taking my Lush Sophisticated, and this is going to be like my highlighter, but you can use it as an eyeshadow. I'm going to put it right where the light would reflect against my pupils. Next, I'm going to take my eyelash curler, and I'm just going to curl my lashes. So for mascara right now, I'm using the Full and Soft by Maybelline. I really like this one because it does not make your eyelashes kind of look like spider clumps like some of them do. Yes, it's not the most voluminous mascara, but it looks the most natural. I cannot stand it when your eyelashes just look like spider legs. I do not have a good mascara face, but really, who does? No one does. Next, I'm just going to go in with a Q-tip and kind of touch up the parts where the mascara got on my eyelid, and then I'm going to go back with the same Tolima Stila eyeshadow and the same highlighter and just kind of fix up what kind of got screwed up with the mascara. Anyways, that's the completed look. It's just a very natural, are you wearing makeup or aren't you kind of look, and it's just honestly what I do every single day. I don't get very arts and crafty with this, but it works for me, and definitely if you are thinking about getting Bareminerals, I can say I swear by it, or looking for a good moisturizer for oily skin, definitely check out the Lush Enzymion. So anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!